There comes a time in a man's life where he realizes he hasn't done everything perfectly. And I think for me, I realized the part of maturing is looking back at your past transgressions and the things that you were going through and honestly feeling like you wish you did better, right? And I think that feeling comes from an honest part of you that wants to be a better person, that wants to grow, that wants to love better, be more honest, be more patient with yourself. But I think it's easy to get caught up in that feeling. I think it's important that we realize that this new year and any new day is a new beginning for you to start better, right? Start clean. Nothing that's already happened in the past is holding you back. It's only fueling you and giving you motivation or drive for what's next, right? And I think it's so important that you realize that you have the ability to usher in a new season of whatever kind that you want, right? And whether you are religious, whether you are spiritual, whether you are just a workaholic and you want better for yourself, be patient with yourself and learn that there is a season for you where you're going to grow and you're going to flourish and you're going to produce so much new fruit. But be patient with yourself and start one day at a time. And I think one thing that the new year blesses us with is a nice clean slate in our mind. Now, if you're watching this video and you're seeing it in March or April or even December of the next year, it doesn't matter. Every new day, every new minute, you get to decide the kind of man or what kind of woman you want to be. You get to decide that you want to spread love or that you want to be more honest or you want to be more patient or you want to be more consistent and you want to slow things down and stop allowing things to distract you from your purpose. I made this channel to be honest with myself, but also to share my experiences and the way I feel about certain things and my mindset on certain things because I've struggled tremendously for years and years and years mentally, trying to go back and forth in these negative feedback loops of trying to work so hard and burning myself out and falling back into sin or falling back into temptation or falling back into old habits that didn't die good enough, right? So I really want people to realize when you watch this video, you are not behind. I think the world tries to scare us a lot of times, and it tells us if we're not good enough by this certain age, if we're not good enough by 25 or 30 or 40 or however old, right? We're not doing good enough. And it gives us a lot of negative feedback because we're not in a certain place yet or a certain space yet. But growth never stops. And I think instead of worrying about where somebody else is in their journey or where you wish you could be, appreciate the fact that you're here and that you're living and breathing and thriving because you get the ability and the chance right now to be the best version of yourself you've ever been through love and through patience and through discernment, seeing what your situation is and being honest with it. All right. So, Happy New Year's. I want to tell you I love you. I believe in you. And I think you're capable of anything you put your mind to. But I think you need to give yourself that same grace. You need to love yourself. Be proud of yourself for how far you've come. Understand that you've learned through all the hardship, right? All that pain that you've gone through was not a waste. It was experience. And it trained you. It molded you into the kind of man you are today. So hold that and take that with you and allow yourself to spread more love, not only to others, but to yourself as well. Amen.